Yes, silence you, music. Now it's time to do something else. Put on sound effects? There is no music in the beginning of the game, so it's gonna be just... Well, there are sound effects, but no music at the beginning. Just turn off the freaking pre-stream video already. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, you. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Alright, third word, paragraph, and stuff. Function. The Orbs invaded New York in 2002. I remember that day. Those typical sound effects of Sierra games. Hey, there's Becky. Hello, Turrican. Hello, Goblin. Hello, Mercenary. Hello, Slater. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Ubuntu over at YouTube. Hello, Mark. Hello, Jace. Hello, Brainstorm. Hello, Slowcool. Hello, Tomoke. Hello, Hells. I think I got everybody. Manhunter. Trademark. New York. Not trademark. Me neither, Turrican. But this is GoblinPrince's suggestion. So apparently it does have music. Cool. Sierra Online knew about the 911 attacks. They just got the year wrong by 1. Well, the Twin Towers were still standing, so... Designed and programmed, written by Murray and Jeff Stevenson. So not your usual suspects made this game on the Sierra. Is that one of the orbs? Looks like an eyeball to me. Music by B. Murray, additional location research. So I'm guessing we're going into real New York streets. The sounds remind you more of some older games you played with the PC speaker. Yeah, like the original Leisure Suit Larry and such. They had these kind of sound effects. 2 years later, so we're at 2004. And lo and behold, Twitch has only 3 seconds around of latency on Chrome versus 5 seconds on Windows. Upper East Side, so that's where we're starting. Now Twitch is fast because I have I opted to turn on the beta version that they recently... Attention Manhunter. There was an explosion at the Bellevue Hospital. Investigate. Excuse me, phlegm. But yeah, on Twitch they opted me to try out the new beta version of faster Twitch chat. That's why the Twitch chat is a lot faster now. Especially if you're using Chrome or whatever. Windows is a browser now, or do you mean Chrome OS? Yeah, I'm sure he meant the Windows client application. Could lower yours down to around 8 seconds now with MPCHC. Cool. Phlegm Hunter, yeah. I don't know, I was singing along to the songs, but apparently I still have some phlegm in my throat. That's why I usually sing to the music during the pre-stream to clear up the throat. But apparently it didn't work this time. Apparently that explosion was the sound of my yawn. Broke my jaw. Or dislocated it. Hey! I'm Bobbin Threadbare. From Loom. Where's your stick that plays notes? Although this was made before Loom. And Loom is made by LucasArts. So I'm guessing you're a mage. Am I ever gonna be playing the game at some point? Oh, press return to continue. That's how the gameplay goes. I just press return apparently. Hopefully Streamlink figures out how to latch onto the new stuff soon enough. They usually do catch up on new updated versions. Low latency is only supported on Chrome browser. Yeah, for now. Windows client, that thing Twitch offers? Yep. Never understood the basic premise of this game. Are you supposed to be human or alien? Well, if it says Manhunter and I'm the Manhunter, I'm supposed to be a Manhunter, so I guess I'm an alien. I'm sure the orbs are fine upstanding invaders until they start reproducing in the sewers and then start killing people with their death ray eyes. What is this, Judd? Never heard of a Windows client in your defense. Until now, you've been using the Windows client to shave off a couple precious seconds of latency. Twitch offers an exe that has Twitch-enabled buy games in it, I think. Well, not really buy games, but you can play games, you can link games into it, and you can easily play mods that are for the games, especially Minecraft. You can download the mods for Minecraft easily with the Twitch client. To prepare your naturally opera-quality voice. Yeah, you're bobbing alright. I think that may allow stream viewing at 150 megabytes or so. But now you can finally dump it like the load of manure that it is. I haven't used the Twitch client in months because it's a piece of crap. Hey there, Jup. Everyone should have elevators that open up right into their bedrooms. Yep. Well, not bedrooms, that's just their apartments. Tracker has locked on target. Location Bellevue Hospital. Awaiting input. Press S to skip. Press C to close MAD. Mechanical Advisor Device. That's what I'm gonna call it. MAD. So you blew up the door to get in, huh? Good to know Google isn't up to its tricks to blackmail people to use Chrome with the non-standard browser specs anymore. The hell! That's where you're wrong, Jace. Google does not own Twitch. Amazon owns Twitch. Zooming in. Trinity Church, huh? They got rid of their store? That was a bad idea anyway. I think they did, yeah. You're going to call it Alfred. Give Google time, they'll probably wind up owning everything. True. But Amazon is a big business with eBay and now Twitch and everything. I don't think they're gonna sell any of that to Google at any time. Unless Google gives them a huge offer. Like $17 billion or something. So my target is now at Flatbush Bar. I guess I should start going after him. Position marker over a destination. Home. You are here. Wait. Tracks people through the city. Okay. Store suspects' files and notes. Ah, there you are. Bellevue Hospital. Let's travel. This looks and sounds really odd for an Amiga game. Was it ported from like BBC Micro or something? I don't know. Possibly. These days, the big fish to throw money around to merger. After all, who saw Disney and LucasArts becoming a thing? Or Disney and Marvel? So it's just a coincidence that Chrome's the only one to support it. If Amazon made a browser, it probably wouldn't be. But lucrative sums can make things happen. I guess they just trust Google Chrome the most. That's why. I mean, they don't give a shit about the others. So what exactly am I supposed to even do in this game? I mean, Goblin, you suggested this game. You probably know a little bit of something about this. Sierra AGI games were originally made for Apple II. Mm. And hello there, artwork. Do not enter. ... Let's have a closer look at this corpse. Very blue. Reno Davis. Age 30 something. 30, 38, 32, 36, something. Let's just takes a look at this again. But. So what was so important about this guy? Guard robot. Wait. Jimmy Carter? He's still alive. I didn't imagine that a corpse would be a slot machine. So, the corpse was a nest of eyeballs. Fascinating. Are they gonna kill me? Well, babies never seem to get enough to eat. Hey there, Dryer. Hello, Petri. You know a little bit about it, but you were hoping I could clear up the mystery of how it works. You're looking at the wrong guy. Orp's having fun with the cadaver. Apparently also having fun eating my flesh. Now let's back up to a few minutes before you made your fatal mistake. I'm sorry that I cannot talk with 3 different voices at the same time. At least it checks points, so that's good. So I can take a look at his foot. And then we take a look at his face and go all, ah! Well, I can't click anything, so. So did the target that we saw at the beginning that we were looking at come here and plant these eyeballs in the corpse? Let's get out of here before they eat my face again. Apparently cannot go left or right. Or maybe I can go left. Nope. Never mind. You've always thought that Manhunter was about murder mystery a la Silence of the Lambs, not about aliens. Sierra deaths galore? I don't know. Maybe there will be a galore of death. I wouldn't be surprised. So how do I get back to... Spacebar return, double click right button to do it. F2 sound on and off, F3 travel, save, restore, restart, inventory, mad, and quit. Kim. Save the game as... whatevs. There's no directory named whatevs. Well, there are no freaking directories, period. Help, Turrican, a little bit. It's your computer, sort of, kinda. Where can I save it when it's an HD version? This game was also designed for the Atari ST, Apple II GS, and Tandy 1000. With a common denominator like that, no wonder it looks and sounds so primitive. You think you will call MAD the massively ambiguous device? Machine apparatus device. That's what it is. It needs to have an apparatus in there because even we don't know what the hell it's gonna do, so it's an apparatus. So it's a machine, it's an apparatus, and it's a device. All three at the same time. Turrican! Help! On which volume or in which directory do you wish to save this game? But I'm asking Turrican Goblin for the reason that this is his Amiga, and I don't understand how to save on an HD on the Amiga. So I'm trying to get his attention, Turrican, so he could Turrican help me out here. Turrican. Try DH1, of course. Yeah, what was the... Oh, there we go. In which volume directory? DH1. Please insert volume DH1 in any drive. I guess it wants me to put in a disk. A diskette. Well, I can do that. I can easily create a custom disk. But then again, I can just do a save state. You're using an actual Amiga, not an emulator? No, this is an emulator, but this is an actual Amiga that I got. Turrican's Amiga 1200 with about 2,000 games in it. He sent it over to me and I just put it in and there it is. Does it look like they made a proper save routine for this game's WHD load version? Apparently not, it still requires a diskette, but instead we're just gonna do a save state. So save at the SATA. Manhunt NY. And okay. Good time to be doing a freaking state save, because the freaking game crashes right afterwards. Again. So in short, you now have the proper balance of fantasy and reality with that setup. Pretty much, yeah. I have an emulator, but I got all of it from a real computer. I mean, this is Turrican's WHD load on his Amiga. Real things. He has these things, and he gave them to me. So I still thank you, Turrican, for giving me the Amiga. All the games. I did actually ask him to add one game in there because it was missing. So it's nice to have a WHD load version of that game too. EGA graphics and bleep bloop sound effects. Was this a direct port of the PC version? Probably was. It's like Gabriel said previously that this was designed for Atari ST, Apple IIgs, and Tandy 1000, so yeah, primitive. Probably were just ported from one of those versions without any kind of sound effect fix or anything. Okay, Bellevue Hospital, here we go again. Can I skip? Nope. This is not a good time to use MAD. Can I check my inventory? I got MAD. Yeah, that's still the yawn sound effect. Freaking explosion of a yawn. Would be funny to make to do a yawn and then you hear that sound effect coming out of my mouth. Deep. Lights on, or illuminate, deluminate. Anybody catches that reference, kudos. Let's just sit back on the bed and take a look at MAD. Our machine apparatus device. Alert, 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 I know. Tomoke got it. So kudos to Tomoke. So you're just blowing a hole on the wall. Bang. Then you go inside. You check on the body. Probably planting all those eyes in there and then leave. Then you skedaddle. Zooming out. Zooming in. Yes, this is the Amiga version. So now we're back at the hospital. Didn't I have a better way of doing that? The quick save. I'm sure I do, but I need the freaking joystick for it. Let me see, is there a function on anything for no quick save or quick load? Ah, well. It doesn't matter. I'll just do the quick saving manually then. Seems very lazy ported like most Sierra, well, early Sierra games, not all of them. But the early Sierra games were just ports from the PC. You could try DH2 games just to test if it needs a directory. Well, it does say that what is your directory when I'm trying to save. Actually, I'll do the first the state save. Then we'll check that out if that works. Let's see. Sadly for that cloth guy, the clapper has not been invented yet. And it's 2004. You would think that it would have something like that. You would guess the body had evidence with the eyeballs got rid of. Probably. But I still think that the guy came in here to plant those eyeballs in the corpse. So DH2 games. Should it be game like that? Games? I don't know. You said that I should try it, and I'm gonna try it. Nope. Okay. No saving normally then. That's kind of creepy. Oh, they just bulge out of the skull. Is there anything in the rubble for us to investigate? Apparently not. And Pellet had all kinds of walkthroughs for all kinds of games, Petri, so I'm not surprised. Now again, let's do... Alright, so my inventory is mad. I'm carrying mad. Let's get the tracker going again. Just keep following him. Now let's close mad. Oh, what was the map? Travel, F3. Stand by to travel. Now let's go to the church next. You think the WHD load just mounts the game disk images, so there's only DF0 available? Well, DF1, well, not DF1, we want DH1 because these are WDH loads, all of these games. Turrican should know because it's his computer. You could also try use games, or work games since DH1 and DH2 have those names. Traveling to destination. We are at the chapel. It would be easier to save if I can save normally, because this is tedious going to do the state save. So let's try. Since that didn't work. Nope. It's asking for volume. So this chapel has...
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
You find nothing interesting up these stairs. Okay. Anything over here? Matches. I guess this is some kind of a code system. I'll come back to that later, once we find out what we need to do. Same thing here. No people at the pews. Oh, come on. Gotta trust the arrow. They did do something on this side. We just need to figure out what. What did they do to get in or to get something? It would be nice if we could actually touch these and tell which ones are still warm. Oh. Stand by to travel. Flatbush Bar, Brooklyn. Let's go. The three... Blush, blush. Flatbush Bar. That is the weirdest F I've ever seen. This almost looks like more like CGA graphics, but it's probably EGA. Maybe it's like one of those lights out puzzles. Maybe. Stinking garbage. Hey! What's your mouth there, mister? I guess everybody dresses up like a demon. Or a Jawa. What are you looking at? I'm here to investigate. I can play a video game. Halls, walls, balls, and dolls. Find the path to the... Okay. I guess that was a mistake. Well, here we go. Whee! It's a party time with all my Java brethren. Ow. I'm a real Java now. What the hell? No! Please don't. That's not how you play this game. You're supposed to stab the table, not to throw knives. At least you're not cutting my fingers off. Oh. Hey. Why? There, I can do it too. I guess I did good. Yeah. Oh, I guess they didn't like me playing that game with them. Suddenly turned into a Looney Tunes cartoon. Well, yeah. I guess we did good. We did well with these people. They didn't kill me. What is this game? Doesn't make it. Are we allowed to play the game now? I think if I tried to play the game again, they might make me do that nice knife throwing. You're still hoping that I would clear that up. I'm not clearing up anything here, Goblin. This is making things even more confusing. can't do anything else here. It's all about backing up. Is the person we're supposed to be tracking still here? Or what did they do? I mean, we're supposed to be tracking somebody. So you went to play the video game just like we did. Only I got attacked by the mob. Zooming out. Zooming in. Restrooms at Prospect Park. You're going in the last one. Figures. Took a dump. Okay. Okay. Can I now play this game without all of them attacking me? Find the path to the end of the many halls. The correct path leads you to cubicles. If you don't want to die, don't touch the walls. Step on magic squares to throw the balls. I get to get some cubicles, huh? Not a product placement. This is the worst arcade game I've ever played. It's just a maze game. This kind of a game would not be an arcade machine. So am I supposed to step on all of these, or am I just supposed to get to the end? I'm dead. Turned too early. All this riveting action. Might have been possible from 1979. True. I mean, then they had ping pong and Pac-Man and other... Well, they did have maze games like Wizard of War. That's a maze game. Although you get to shoot stuff in it. I guess you get to shoot to stuff in this too. Cubie dolls. I wonder what's at the end once I play this through. Saddest part of this game is that it doesn't even try to use Amiga's more advanced control interface known as clicking the mouse button. That's what I've been doing. That's how I use the cursor, Petri. That's half of the game. Using the cursor to move a cursor around. Unless you're talking about this game. This labyrinth. I can use the mouse click to move. I don't need to push enter to move. That's what happens to lazy ports. At least they ported it. Better than nothing, you guess. Yeah. And of course, when anyone thinks that this couldn't possibly be an arcade, I merely need to point out the oddity that was Pac-Man. Professor Pac-Man, that is. No! Get me out of this hellhole. Ew. What actions and others do we have here? Sound on and off, pause, travel, and then we can save. About Manhunter. And yes, this is 1989 of a game. Well, let's start traveling again. Apparently it is. Huh. Well, it's not important. At least you get to see the whole game. Because I won't be using that top menu at all. So, you're not missing out on anything. So when they mobbed that statue from that machine, it was a mercy assault? I guess they just wanted to play that knife game with me, so they would approve me so I can play that arcade game. That's what it seemed to be. Going through the potato salad. And they also went into the women's stall. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Who needs those Defender of Crown graphics in an adventure game anyway? Exactly. Is it Ken Williams' heart, whatever? Nice socks. So, do we just wait here, or do we need to push something? Okay, that didn't seem to do anything. Hey there, Mirror Mage! What, we're not gonna wash our hands or something? So... the investigation so far. A person goes into the Bellevue Hospital. Why can't I travel back now? There we go. Let's go back to the church. Because I'm sure we missed something here. How it goes? I'm confused about this game. Got them all with just one match. Did I do it? Press return to extinguish the candles. I'm not sure if I want to. Yeah, I'm sure I do need the correct pattern, but where do I find said pattern? Hang on. Now you go ahead and do that, Tomoke, if you want to spend 5,000 hours on this game. I think I got it. Hang on. Oops, wrong way. Yes, I get it. We're here. Let me in. Oh, there's only 12 of them. And there's 15 candles. They should sell candles that make silly noises when you light them. Well, the silly noise was actually the first silly noise came from the match itself. Bleep, bleep. There's gotta be something once we get through all this. So I'm gonna keep on trying until I get it all. Not now, Stop itching. This is not the time to panic. But there's gotta be something. I'm just pulling at straws here, Tomoke. We'll deal with the candles when it comes to it. If you have any bright ideas, Tomoke, I'm all open for them. And if you say again, try every pattern, go play this game yourself. What about the pattern of lights on the church exterior? Was there a pattern of lights on the church exterior? I mean, I'm doing this right now. I'm not giving up on this. I'm not going back to the church until I've done this. I'm committed. Takes such a long time to get up there. Good thing is that I can do save states in the meanwhile. Just make sure you head up before you go right this time. You can see the dead end. I know you don't want to be here longer than needed. Oh man, I missed one of them. Gotta go back. It's a Sierra game, increase game speed. Aha, but this is an early game. I can't increase the game speed. I didn't see that option when I was going through them. Do it. Nope, no game speed option. This game was not designed by the usual team that has designed like the Leisure Suit or King's Quest, Space Quest, Police Quest games that have that option. This is like a B-team game. And they didn't know how to program the game speed option. Apparently. What were they thinking when they decided to put this kind of stuff into this game? It's one of those AVGN moments when you just go, what were they thinking? If Angry Video Game Nerd ever made a review of Police Quest or something, he would be going constantly, what were they thinking? Because Police Quest is one of those games. You actually snickered that there is a do it command. I guess they added game speed after playing this minigame too many times. You think the team that designed this are still around? Probably. Are we supposed to be noting the pattern of the tossed baseball? Possibly. No, I haven't been paying any attention to those, so shit. Shit. La da da dee 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 dee. I mean, is there even a pattern to watch how those the cubitals are thrown about? I mean, you can get these, you can get all of these in any order you want to as well. So, I don't think it has a point. I think the only point about this is to get all of the cubitals and get through the maze. And something miraculous will happen! You win! Or won. You won! Hey, a bucket. I can only say one thing about playing that game. What a waste of my fucking time. Now let's see about this pattern of lights that you guys were talking about. You said that there were a pattern of lights here somewhere. Point me to the lights. And you thought the maze gaming keep talking was time consuming. Well, it is. You thought so. You just looked them up. They're known as everywhere now. That's quite the clever name. Church Simulator, 1989. That game was way too boring just to be a useless distraction. Still, to quote Sam Max, I feel brain. Yep. You're talking about these crosses that are outside here? I don't know if those are any kind of indication for a pattern. They're way too far apart of each other and everything. What was the guy's name who was in the freaking the corpse? No notes in memory. Excuse me. Oh. Right. That's a fingerprint right on the lens. Oh. Well, since I cannot remember the name of the goddamn corpse, let's go back and check it out. Backtracking more than meets the brain. Brain, 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 brain. Brain, 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 brain. Reno Davis. Got it. Reno Davis. Renaud David, as the French would say. Transferred to Chicago, age 38, job Manhunter. So he's just like me, a Manhunter. Huh. They were supposed to be transferred to Chicago, but apparently they got killed before they got sent to Chicago. So the first was hospital, yes, and then it was the church. Let's see again what they did when they got to the church. If they did anything special. They just go up to the upper. From this, from our view, it would be on the left when we go to the church. So poof, poof, poof of candles. Also nice that they show like, he did something there. We'll just pause the animation. No need to let the animation swirl around. Yeah, that's the second game of the Manhunter series. That I will eventually play because Goblin wants me to play that as well. As I said earlier, you think you saw a small piece of paper near the toilet. Also, want to bet that ID is a code to enter somewhere. I saw the paper too, but I couldn't do anything with it. Well, we played the game as well, but that didn't help us at all. So I guess they just went to play the game for funsies. Then they sit down on the toilet and vanish. You just checked the walkthrough and I'm not going to be a happy camper. Right. I'm guessing I need to play the game again, the arcade game. They flushed their tracker down the toilet. Duh. How would they know that they were tracked? How did they figure that out? Two 91624. Okay, whatever. Wiki said everyone is tracked. I don't even know if that ID number is important in any way. Usually walkthroughs are straight to the point anyway. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. They're not a hint system. Walkthroughs are walkthroughs. I can use a hint system if I wanted to. Actually, I'm gonna check if the hint system helps on this game. If there is a hint system for this game. Let's see. M for Manhunter. Huh. There is Manhunter New York. No San Francisco, but there's Manhunter New York. Were you beatboxing the Cisco hold music? No, it was Cauldron. The beginning drums of, well, drums. Well, the beginning sound of Cauldron on the C64. You don't think there would be much hints for the beginning? Well, there's apparently 4 days to the game. How does the tracker work? It can be used to follow and locate the suspects. And we need to follow this guy. We did everything that we can with the body. If lit in a special order, they will reveal a clue. It says about the candles. Apparently, we cannot do anything with them today. Okay. And we got the dagger game done. And we reached through the arcade game. Don't worry about the candles. We cannot do anything with them today. That's what the walkthrough said, or the hint system said, that we cannot do anything with the candles. We'll return to them eventually. A mercenary would think the opposite. Adventure games usually help out in the beginning more and then provide less help as you get deeper. Exactly. I mean, it's supposed to be... The beginning is supposed to be an introduction to the adventure game. It's supposed to give you hints here and there just to show you what kind of puzzles you are supposed to expect from the game. But this game doesn't give you anything else but the mad, and that's it. So I guess the best place for us to go to is the Prospect Park toilet. So let's go back to the potato salad. This is also one of those games where you have to do same thing several times for a trigger, which is fun. Also, English very broken. Petri is talking stuff with English. I'm sorry. I always make fun of Petri's English. It's fine English, but sometimes your sentence structure just makes it so funny. You're trying to say something, but half of the time I don't even understand. Even when I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say. I mean, your meaning, what you're trying to say, just you lose meaning on it when you can't understand what you're trying to say. I don't mean about your, I'm not talking about your space bar not working or anything. It's just the whole structure of your sentence, unless you are missing words here and there because of the keyboard. Then it's understandable. Maybe mad is supposed to be the clue, as in how the game will make you feel. The MAD is the device that you use to do all your computery stuff. Track the suspect and find out names. That's all. So far. So all I can do here is just sit and flush. Well, for time is a charm. Oh no, they got purple slime in there. What about the packs? What about the packs? Unless that killed me. Nope, still alive. Well, since we are still alive, save state. Manhunt, New York. I guess we cannot investigate anything in here. Just keep moving. Don't stop for anything. Except when it's a fork on the road. You can't use MAD because the signal is too weak. Okay. A key card. One key card. That object has no use at this time. Okay. Well, back we go. Apparently in this universe you can game real. Still going straight. Or maybe I should take the turn. My instinct is saying that I should have taken the turn, so I'm taking the turn. I should have opened grid cartographer, started making a map of this place. So what's that? I got two key cards. I mean, wouldn't you pick up a key card from the sludge that is the sewers? Actually, let's go left. I knew it. Bird. And if you're wondering if I have any idea where the hell I'm going, nope, I don't. I think I'm going back to the beginning, though. Yep, I'm back at the beginning. Went back to the beginning. I really should open the grid cartographer. It would help me on this situation. Hey, grid cartographer. Please aid me in this situation. It would please me so. And if people are wondering what the heck I'm talking about, the grid cartographer is a software. A software that you can use to make your own maps with. Drink some of that delicious grape Kool-Aid. No thanks. Waiting for the inevitable Sierra death? Maybe not. After all, the Sierra death would have had you being electrocuted by inserting coin into the arcade. At least it's not telling you that you are in a maze of twisty little passages that look all alike. The Sierra death would have had one of the church crosses come crashing down as you even looked at it wrong. Or when you set the candles on fire, you would have burst into flames as well. Sierra death would have had you drown upon taking the wrong step in the sewer maze. If there had been any more of Sierra deaths, they would have been happening all the friggin' time. I have totally forgotten how to use the grid cartographer. So here we go. Do you guys want to see what I'm doing here? I can show you what the grid cartographer is all about. No, I don't want another freaking Win UA. Thank you. Oops. Let me filter this up so you can only just see what is the most important part. Oops. I mean, I don't think I've ever shown this program before. I haven't really used it that much either. I pretty much got this for like the Ultima games and such. Old school RPGs and adventure games like this. Dungeon crawlers and such. Highly recommended by somebody, a streamer that I watch. I can put it down there like that. So you can see how I'm creating the masterpiece of this map right there. We're looking at a whole different twisted type of a game here. The Anti-Sierra Immortal, you're guessing. CRPG Addict makes those with an Excel out of habit, you guess. Yeah. But I bought this program just to make maps for different kinds of RPGs and such. So we're there right now. Oops. There you go. Now, edit. Now we've gone this way already, so I'm gonna just do that. Not true, Tumu, as he did die earlier when the eyes came out of the corpse. True, but that has been the only death so far. On a very unrelated note, warmest day of the year today over here peaked at 17.7. I think it was around 16 here. Last year I had only 2 warm days too, which you spent streaming Vice City Chaos %. Actually, shouldn't that be here? Where we went through. Yes, it should be. So right there. Oops. Though with one of the game he used a $10,000 geography mapper from his employer, which you guess was just for the heck of it. A $10,000 mapper? Jeez. Talk about using an overpriced product for something. This only cost me like 40 euros. And there's a different version that is in twice the price of that, but this is just the gamer edition. No. There. I'm gonna block that off because that's where we found the first key. In that direction. Straight ahead, so we're just gonna turn left. For geography surveys and creating official maps with grid systems. Might be the programmer in you talking, but this doesn't feel like software that should cost anything. Well, you would think so, but it is not just putting down lines and such. I can put down fog. Ooh, look, fog of war. I can make the tiles darker. Or I can make them red. Or I can put down footsteps where we have been already. Or I can use custom tiles. Which I cannot show because they're not loaded in this one. I mean, this does a lot more. I can add... Let's see. We can do this. I can put down there's water. And it's animated water. Yay. But I can also add the red tile so it looks like it's purple. Like we are in purple slime. Ooh, fancy. So yeah, there's a lot more to this than just putting down lines. And I am... I'm an idiot. Using the wrong tool to get rid of stuff. But yes, there's a lot of stuff that you can use. And also you can make your own custom tiles. Like I have all of the custom tiles. And well, pretty much all the tiles for the Ultima games. So if I ever do another Ultima live stream, I can actually make the maps easy and put the real tiles from the games into it. Besides, these days, free software too often comes with unwanted perks. True. Could be filled with ads and such, and other unwanted shareware or spyware. He used it for the coordinate system that was in-game, so he could read directly from map with a screen to teleport in-game. Huh? Not if you look in the right places. Make times of lore maps? Yes, you can do that as well. Obviously, overpowered tool for the job, of course. This is very true, Chase. You can usually quite easily tell if something is bundled with spy or malware. Or ads, yep. It's not difficult to spot those. Okay, so let's go to the right. What do you guys think of this program? Pretty neat. The mapper doesn't draw walls automatically based on your spot movement. I guess it does, but I haven't figured out how. I mean, I have used this program only like twice, so I don't know how it works. Once upon a time, you gave trustingdownload.com to guide you on the best software until that very site required a downloader that was also Trojan. Now, Jace, what he's talking about when I move the avatar in the grid cartographer itself, it would draw like lines next to the avatar. Still using the old method of pen and paper to map out games. I mean, that's the easiest way. This is a very hard way, but this program is very good to make accurate maps with, especially for games like Ultima. This shouldn't be possible. I've been drawing this wrong. Man, nooks and crannies all over the place. Oops. Aha! Another key card. How many of these do we need? I mean, seriously. So now we're right here. Now we're gonna go back. Some games have like 2000 times 3000 screens though. And Job used paint. Happy mapping those grids out. Hey there, Frederick Olofsson. Over at YouTube. Hi. Hello. Mapping manually via software or paper is fine and dandy until the game throws odd logic and or warps at you. That's how you stop mapping. True, not all games are mapped accurately to begin with. No mapping, do trial and error like everyone else. Closest we got to mapping stuff like this out ever was back in the 90s with fighting fantasy books. Draw the freaking line, son of a... You should mark the keys on the map as well for future reference. Let's see. Key. Boop. I think there was a key over there somewhere. And a key somewhere there, but I can't remember anymore because I haven't done the map over there where we have already been. Don't do something stupid and flush 3 times and you never get these required cards. It's so stupid. So this is how the people who wanted to secure stuff handled their security. They just flushed it all down the toilet, apparently. No, not the key. I wanted this. Walls. Nothing. I mean, I had to check. And also I should mark where we came in from. There should be a kind of a sewer thing. I'll use that. That's where we came in from. Personally, I found it extremely irritating that COB actually has an auto map which disappears because of fuck you from the devs once you step to certain screen. COB? If you had programmed this game, there would be a way to get into this maze. The flush 3 times would be some kind of Easter egg access method. Well, apparently in this game, it is the real method of getting in here. The Curse of Azure Bonds. You should always type down the full name of a game because not everybody will understand your abbreviation. How many of the keys do we have? 5. Still wonder how many. Gives new meaning to surrender all hope, ye whom enter here. Or you should be saying surrender all hope, ye who flush down here. Not every unfortunate soul, of all unfortunate souls, whom gets flushed into an underground cavern maze can carry a smartphone named Mid with $10,000 mapping software on board. I guess this is a good practice for a Manhunter 2 run. Well, shall see. Yeah, the second game is as much as this game is. I'm not gonna be playing the second game. Funny part is that you can actually map the first maze from auto map as long as you don't step into that particular screen. Maybe that's how everyone else died. They didn't have MAD. So the game has the map fully, but hey, who cares about those small bugs like map disappearing? Yeah, who cares? And also, it feels like Petri is in his own conversation and nobody's listening. No, not the key. I always forget to put the freaking walls again. I mean, I'm listening, Petri. You're still talking about the curse of the Azure Bonds. Ding 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 ding, we got a key. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, it's a dead end. Even the Scrabble game that you have has a tile disappearing bug in it, and that's supposed to be a professionally built and sold game too. Never played Azure Bond, so I wasn't connected as well to battery. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that goes with any game. If somebody just starts talking about it and nobody else has ever played the game, they would not understand what the other person is talking about. Goes without saying. But I have played a Curse of Azure Bonds, but I didn't know that the game has that kind of a bug in it. Another dead end. You mean you guys haven't played gold box games? Well, I don't know that term. Hence why you are glad to confuse anyone at any time by bringing up the game Demon Stalker's Raid on Doom Fane. You're happy that you confuse people with that? I mean, if you enjoy being a troll, then I understand. That's what that is. Talking about a game that nobody else has ever heard, or they don't understand what you're talking about. That's trolling. You're just making people confused. On purpose. But hey, it's your thing. I ain't judging you for being a troll. As long as you're not a troll to me, then it's fine. Don't confuse me. We can be friends. With all that pink water in here, those toilets must be used by people whom drink too much Pepto-Bismol. Or maybe their drainage cleaner is some weird pink-colored substance. Those games used to have a golden border on the box art, hence the gold box. Ah, yeah, it still doesn't mean anything to me because I don't know what games had those. So there's also that. Oh, this game could use some music. This maze is boring. I know. That's why I'm getting bored too, because we're not hearing any music or anything. This town needs an enema. Not really trolling to someone, but more of having a cornered niche on the market of knowledge, being able to offer info that few others have, even if few others use it as well. Why would a sewer be shaped like a maze anyway? Well, it doesn't even look like a sewer, it looks like a cave system. We seem to have found a maze border. Nice petite grid. Yeah, something like that. All AD&D games from the 80s to and 90s, including Dragon Strike, since it's a AD&D product. Huh. Isn't there a mapped out version of this online? Probably. You'd pipe your music in, but copyright strikes. All maze and no gameplay or music makes Gabe a sad pony. Well, I'll fix that. Hang on. I got a music playing in my head, which I'm going to turn on to play in your heads as well. And also to avoid the copyright strike or anything, let's put that up there. I mean, there are maps for these games online, of course. At least I get to use this grid cartographer, which I haven't used at all. So I'm happy about that I can finally use this software that I bought for something, instead of just gathering bite dust. You have a hint for your current situation. Try turning the map 90 degrees to the left and see if it looks familiar. Oh my god, it's the freaking arcade machine. If we had memorized where all of those goddamn squares are, we would be going through this much easier. That's the goddamn arcade machine maze. And the keys are where the magic squares would be. Yeah, I'm right at the upper left corner next to the exit right now. That's where I am. If you take a look at this picture that Jace provided, you can see where I am on that map when you tilt this map that I have made. Actually, I can easily tilt the map on OBS. Let's see. Transform, rotate. There. Goddamn mouse, will you stop fucking... Yeah, look familiar when you compare them. I mean, this is... the mouse is showing this is where I am right now on the map. So it's easy to tell where I am. This is exactly one of those games. Yeah, indeed didn't want to spoil that. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why you said that I wouldn't like it. If once we figure something out. I'm just gonna turn that off so you guys don't need to see that. Now, how do I get that picture to show? That is a really small picture. At least you guys now have some music to listen to. Oh, excuse me. Oh. The dolls are the keys. No, the magic squares are the keys, Gabriel. At least you were trying to clue... They were trying to clue you into a solution. Always look at the bright side. Always look at the bright side of life. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use that picture of the arcade map to get myself where we need to, as in the rest of the keys. No need for the grid cartographer anymore. Save changes? No. Hell no, I'm not gonna save this map. Ah, there is a little bit of a bleed going on. Yeah, the sunset has happened, but that bleeding is because of the filter not working properly. As in, the numbers are too low. There we go. Much better. And this has recharged, so let's take that off. So, should we see an oddly pictured postage stamp at some point down the road? Snapshot it. Okay. So back to the game. So I'm on that spot. I've got 7 cards. I got that one. I got that one. I think I got that one. I got that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm over there. I should be having 9 cards. We're missing a couple. We need to backtrack. Isn't that fun? So I got those 2 and that one, so that's 3. This is gonna take a long time of backtracking. God damn, this game is dumb. At least you don't die when you walk to a wall now. What a bit. Well, I can't walk into a wall. It's not an option. I mean, I can only take the turns or go straight. The game won't allow me to walk into a wall. Which is something that I would want to do right now. At least I know where I am. So it's easy to get to where I need to. It's just gonna take a whole fucking long time. I hope you guys don't mind me singing along to the music, because it's cheering me up. Nothing cheers me up more than some rude music. That and something else that I don't want to mention. Did I get this one? Yep, I did. Maybe that was their punishment for failing, trapping the player here longer. Apparently it's a Sierra Evil Berries and Moon Logic game instead. By the way, passing that game is not needed at all, you just need the map. Of course. Many ways to pad a game. Boredom is the eviler method. Sing along will cause a copyright strike. No, it won't. I'm playing the music there already. I really should fix this tune. Take all of those extras out of the way. Okay, so we got that one. Am I missing something that is really in the back? Because I only have 8. Right. Shit. Ah, thank you, Zizzer. Try comparing your map to the game's map. You were logging found keys after all. Yeah, I deleted the grid card map already. Too late for that. I went in my brain once I did that, like, damn it, now I don't know which keys I already found. Shit. But I'm missing only just one key from backtracking, and I know where I am, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find the key that we're missing. So the cloak guy was doing the player a favor by preventing them from playing the arcade game? No, we still needed to see the map. There it is. Got it. I did remember correctly that that was the one that we were missing. So now it's the long way back to where we were. Rhapsodin? Yep, that's what I used to say too. Because Finnish, it's a language. But normally I don't associate this music with the game Rasputin. Although I haven't played the game. I did play that game in one of my live streams. Long time ago. Well, not that long time ago. Like a half a year ago I tried it out. In one of the live streams. But I normally don't associate this music with that game. If some of you know what I'm talking about. Rob Hobart. Yet again, another one of his masterpieces in a really crappy game. I mean, Rasputin was not a good game. I didn't like it. It was just a lazy Spectrum port. With horrible graphics. And awful controls. Just a bad game in general. You paste a picture of the map. Oh, I already have a picture of the map, Job. You don't need to worry. I already have it. So don't you worry your little noggin about it. And I went too far. That's why I keep turning my head like this, because I am looking at the map. So I know where all the rest of the keys are. Like so. There's another key right here. Many C64 games were complete BS but had awesome intro and music. Sadly, same goes for Amiga. Yep. Rob Hubbard is one of the biggest casualties for that. I mean, he's done lots of great music, but they were mostly associated with really crappy games. This being one of them. Hey! 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 A lot of the C64 musicians did the musics for crappy games because the money was good. True. Maybe they thought you were moving with the music? Some of the games you had it just for the intro and music. Same here. Sometimes I just started the game to hear the intro and I didn't even play it. I just wanted to hear the music. You were just getting used to the Telegram way of copy-pasting pictures from anywhere. Don't you worry, Jop. I have my ways of getting things done. I mean, if I'm ever in trouble, I'll just look it up myself or I'll ask you guys for help. But that was the last of the keys. We're at the exit now. Hey there, Fanta. Welcome to a bullshit game from Sierra. And I'm also playing Commodore 64 music at the well, Commodore 64 and Amiga music. Is the music too loud? You got a feeling I'm gonna be chasing you with an axe for a suggestion this. Nah. Aluminum baseball bat with spikes. That's my preferred weapon of destruction. Axe is too quick. I wanna cause pain in my victims. So if I do come after you, you'd better fucking run. But that's only if. I mean, we're out of this bullshit place now. Just moths and maggots on these pilings. At least we got music for a second there. This is one of the newly added tunes. Hang on. Sudden cheer attack. Yay! Thank you, Gabriel. Whew. That took me by surprise. Oh. 2x4 plank on fire with barbed wire wrapped around it. Yeah, but it's on fire. It'll weaken the strength of the plank. Not chainsaw. It's too quick. Like I said, I want to cause pain and suffering on the victims. So aluminum baseball bat with spikes on it. Cracks the bones and also rips the flesh. I can be nasty, you know. They only offer music to demand that you're on the right track. You can always ward me off by playing that thing. It's like garlic to a vampire. Well, well, that would work, yeah. The Atari 2600 had better graphics. I mean, this is early Sierra games. This is their best that they could do. I mean, this is the same level of graphics like Police Quest 1, Leisure Suit Larry 1, Space Quest 1, King's Quest 1. All the first games were on this same engine. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I actually watched that episode today of Monty Python. They have all 4 seasons of Monty Python on Netflix. So I'd be watching that. And that was one of the episodes that I watched today. But when it comes to music, There is one tune in here that I never can play in the pre-stream portion of my stream, so I'll just put it on play now. Enjoy. You enjoy the graphics and music, but you don't really have the patience to play anymore. Really, Turfin? Why not? I mean, you don't need patience to play games. Just enjoyment. They could at least use better colors. Those are pretty much the colors that they had on this engine. Keep it up and we'll put you in the comfy chair. No, he says... No, it's actually, he says, Cardinal Fang, get the comfy chair. Not the comfy chair. Like I said, I watched it today, so I know the quotes. They stick with me. People have smuggled in a ton of Monty into YouTube. True, but they're on Netflix now. Plays Peanut Butter Jelly Time to displace that song from Spider's Working Memory. I'm playing this music right now, so no need to play any other music. Although, Peanut Butter Jelly Time, Peanut Butter Jelly Time, Peanut Butter Jelly, Peanut Butter Jelly. It's a good song. Thanks for that now, there Goblin, mentioning that a certain song, and now Tomoke has fuel for his trolling, and he's going to be kicked out of my live streams for all eternity if he keeps this up. And I usually do mean with my threats. If you keep up just poking fun at me, I was bullied when I was younger, and that has left the scars on me. And if people just keep on poking the same kind of stuff at me all the time, there will be consequences. It has happened before. Trust me, it will happen again. So be careful, Tomoke. You're starting to tread on thin ice with that. Well, so we found a medallion. Let's take it. Apparently somebody is against the eyeball idea. I know, Goblin. I mean, you were still good. You were just making a joke. But Tomoke over there, he's taking that as a fire fuel. That is fuel for him. Fuel for him to start firing toxic bullets at me. And he calls it just poking fun. I'm just being funny and all. Yeah, he is being funny, alright, to himself. Not me. But we're good, Goblin. We're still good. It's weird how that song is stuck even after all these years. Each time someone mentions that, you hear the tune. Yep. Yeah, Jace is prepared. He listens. He's my #1 man here. With the moderation. I mean, Gabriel and Jace, you two are, for a reason, my moderators here. Because you get the job done. When I ask, you do. Let's get out of this freaking hellhole. Use travel to leave here. Ferris wheel. Apparently, we're next to some island. I don't know New York that much. Same with Captain Jack. Yep. You're ready to click Flava Flav's clock if necessary. Please don't. I don't. I hate Flava Flav. Flava Flav was fun to beat up in Def Jam Fight for New York. It was always fun to see him in the arena and then kick his ass. That's the only good thing about the Flavor Flav for me. Ah, we were at the southern Manhattan? Ah, Coney Island. Huh. If he weren't that great, he would only be a moderate moderator. Somebody do the rim shot. There it is. Pinkie Pie's drums. From the episode when she was taking care of the foals. The Cake Twins. Tough crowd. Tell me about it. Well, this is the winning screen that we saw in the arcade machine. I need to pause the music for a while. So the winning screen when you get through the arcade machine is Coney Island. Test your skills, huh? I love these kind of loops where they have that 1 second of silence. Fantastic. Somebody put down fantastic. I do get the feeling that the game might be playing a bit too fast there. Back to some better... Thank you. And more of the better music that we have playing here. Dude, you're okay there? That rim shot was so delayed, it was more like an accident while swatting at a fly. I just want to watch him do that all day. Because I got a feeling it's more entertaining than this balloons and darts game. Well, wasn't that exciting? Now let's go to the real deal. The Cubie dolls. Missed. At least I got one. I'm sure that's not the order. How are you supposed to know the order of this? Seriously. I'm not gonna be winning anything here. So, where are we going to find out what the... I mean, I'm sure it's the Cubie dolls that we need to take care of, but there's 15 Cubie dolls in the arcade game, but we got only 3 throws here. How the hell are you supposed to find out the pattern that you need to make here? And besides, that's 12 of them, not 15. Okay, I'm gonna look up the hint system again. If you win a game, you'll get a stuffed orb. Unfortunately, the orb is absolutely useless. There is, however, something else to be won here. You'll only get it using the right combination. Duh. The key is once more the Cupidol video game. Once again. Do you get more balls after 3 successes? Probably. I don't know. I've got a hunch. I've got a feeling what I need to do. Still got the 12 key cards and the medallion. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as well, Mercenary. So let's go back and play that game and see the order that we get. Mercenary said the thing that I was thinking of. One of the best ways to find that out, the best way to find that out is just to go play the game. Shouldn't take too long. So there's this one, that one, and the exit. Those are the ones that we only require to touch. So keep an eye out on which ones need to be... Okay. Third on the top. Second on the middle row. Okay. The last one on the bottom row. Third, second, last. You won! No, those are terrible codes. Just put third, second, last. That's easier. Third, second, last. I mean, 1.3, 2.2, 3.4. No, R1, C3, R2, C2. What is this? Goddamn Star Wars droids. Row 1, column 4. They're just making everything more complicated. Stop it! Third, second, last. That's it. That's how I remember it. It's that easy. No, it's Battleship! No, everybody's just getting on with this, just making everything impossible. Okay, I get it. Funny, haha. Make it a Mega Man 2 password system. Yep. That wasn't confusing at all in the game. Now we just need to hope that my aim is good, which it won't be. This is impossible. This is difficult to aim. Come on! Fuck this game. Kill this game with my nail clippers. And this is only day 1 and there's 4 days to this game! Goblin, start running. I'm coming after you. I will not play the second game at all. This is fucking awful. GoblinPrince is at fault. He suggested these games. No, you don't get a running start. Start running for your life now. Save states won't help here, Jump! What the fuck would save state help here for? They're fucking retarded! I mean, tell me, how would save states help here at this situation? If you can give me a good explanation for it, then I might use them. Nice face. But I don't want to do the save stage because it's a fucking hassle to do. So there's my reason why I don't do save states. At least I do them with this. Because it's a fucking chore. Got it. What? I didn't. Third, second last. Or maybe I need to do the balloons and darts? You know what? Screw it. I'm done. I don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't give a fuck. That game is fucking awful. I'm done. I'm done with that game. No, it's not even my bedtime. It's like 23 past 10 p.m. It's still early. I go to bed usually around midnight or 1 a.m. So I'm not even tired. I'm just tired of that game. Yeah, well, you might think so, but I'm not gonna touch it. I don't feel like touching it. I feel like it's going to be as cancerous as the first game, so I'm not even going to look at it. Now, this is a kind of early for me to call it for a stream. At least I would play it another half an hour, but that game is just so goddamn dumb, I'm gonna give up early. That was awful. That was just awful. Give me Police Quest any day. And that's another Sierra game that I fucking hate. But I would play that more than this. Goblin, you're still here. Why aren't you running? Well, Gold Rush is another game that I don't like at all. Why did you give me lots of Sierra games, Goblin? Do you hate me that much? Ugh. Especially when all the Sierra games that you have suggested are the worst of the bunch. The ones that are either have... I can't even explain them. Only certain Sierra games rule, not all of them. I'm a LucasArts guy, not a Sierra guy. I don't enjoy Sierra games as much as other people do. I prefer LucasArts. You'd rather go through a half an hour just walking along the opening cliffs of King's Quest 3. Still, I will play all the games that are on the suggestion list eventually. I mean, they are there for a reason. You guys want to see me play them, even if they will be torture to me. No more mazes. Oh, if you only knew, Gabriel, the games that are on the suggestion list. Oh hey, you do know because you can go look at it whenever you want to. I mean, the other games that Goblin has there of Sierra games, well, I do have to say, I might not be able to play Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded, which is the remake of the first Leisure Suit Larry game. Because of the reason of it being extremely sexual. So, there's boobies and nipplies and such in the game. So I don't think I would be able to stream them at all. Well, that's one of Goblin's suggestions. The Black Cauldron. Another one is the Codename Iceman. Codename Iceman. If the second in this series is like the first, please play that with a walkthrough. I won't touch it, Petri. I've already said I will not touch Manhunter 2. This was enough for me. I'm sure that the second game might not be as bad as the first, but this has become such a plague for me already that I don't think I would enjoy playing the second game. The minute this game went down the toilet, it pretty much stated its value. True, true. That was the biggest nail on the coffin. I mean, why? I mean, all of the solutions in that game were just so ridiculous. I mean, you have to be a freaking super genius to figure all of those out. Wonder if the PC version is as bad. PC speakers. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure that because that is like the early other Sierra adventure games, so it's PC speaker noise. Not music, noise. Was just trying to figure out why you never show up as online on Twitch API. Yeah, you never do. Twitch just has decided to tell nobody about you going live. That is weird. I mean, Jace doesn't even show up on my list of when people are online. It shows that when... It shows who are online and the others offline, but Jace is like down in the list. So I have to look up the offline list to find Jace in there. It's weird. Thank you, Space Crusade. It's like the gamers who played the first Duke Nukem game as opposed to the second or Duke Nukem 3D. You just wonder how it could reach any form of popularity. And that is some loud music. I'm just gonna turn it down. Yeah, I do auto-host you, Jace. Yeah, I do. You're high on the auto-host list. And Jace is shadow banned? Apparently. I've only done it manually once because I was auto-hosting someone else and you started your stream and it didn't auto-host you. So I had to manually host you. But otherwise, when you go online and nobody else is hosted, you will get the host. Automatically. Jace is a copyright striker. I don't think so. Because he doesn't play any copyrighted music or anything in his streams. But anyway, since I'm done with the game, I'm done with the stream. So thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Hopefully you had a good time. The game wasn't good. Yeah, Vice City and other GTA games are difficult to play because of all that copyrighted music. If I'm ever going to do... on the suggestion list there is Vice City. Somebody wants me to play them and do just the missions. Make like YouTube series of playing the missions. I would have to just turn off the music in the game, that's all. Which makes the game not so good because the music is so good in the game. Because it's Vice City. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever game I decide to play. And remember, disembodied eyeballs are jerks to who make really shitty games, apparently. I'll see you guys tomorrow for who knows what. So you guys take care of yourselves and remember, don't wear your thumbs and all that. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. I really hated that game. I really did. Trust me, I still hate it. Damn you, Goblin. I'll catch you yet. Mentioning that you should have known, after all, in mail order monsters, eyeball monsters are the most evil part of the game. Actually, they are. Yeah. Just wanted to show that.